What's good, y'all? I'm back with a little video. I just wanted to share a little story, you know, some of the trials and tribulations I went through owning a pit bull, moving into a nice neighborhood, thinking I'm getting my family out of the hood, you know, into a nicer neighborhood. It backfired on me and ended up being treated like, I don't know, back in the 80s or the 60s or whatever, just for being who I am and, you know, the race I come from and having the dogs that I have. You know, I was stereotyped before the people even knew me. But, you know, with that said, I just want to say, man, I know I got all types of people that come on my channel all over the world, and I don't have no type of hate in my heart. But I do want to say, man, you know, you really do need to judge people by the content of their character rather than the color of their skin. Now, I think that's Martin Luther King's quote, you know, but that's true. You know, they didn't know how my heart was, but they judged me from the beginning. Before, see this fence? I didn't have this fence up, you know what I'm saying, at first. So they seen the dogs. I didn't have that many dogs here. And, you know, they was taunting the dogs, causing the dogs to bark more than they would have. And, you know, any dog into a new environment, they're going to be a little more alert, a little more, you know, aggressive, you know, with the barking, because they trying to get comfortable and understand the environment. So, I moved here, man, and, you know, my wife was out of the state, actually. So it was just me and a few buddies who was moving in. And man, these people, man, the first few days, they, next thing you know, I had a sign on my door. I'm like, damn, I just moved in. So I see they messing with the dogs. So I'm like, damn, they coming. So I'm still moving dogs over, you know what I'm saying? Moving things in, moving in. So I was moving out of the rental house I was renting and moving to a house that I bought, which was this one. And so what happened was, I left and I had a little yellow man, and little yellow man had an accident from the last house because the neighbor's dog ran in my yard and they got into it and the neighbor's dog ran off after, I guess, they got into it or whatever. And so I didn't want them to see my scarred up dog. You know, that one, he had scars. So I took and moved little yellow man, and I came back, man, all my dogs was gone except for one that was locked up in the pen they couldn't get, which was Andromeda. No, not Andromeda. That was, who that was? One of them. And so I went back, man. I went right back and got all 4 of my dogs and paid them whatever, you know. And really, I still owe these people a case from that, you know. They had me paying for nothing. So I went and got all my dogs back. And then, you know, they was calling on me, man. These people out here was calling the parish president, mayor, whoever. They was calling everybody high up on me, you know. On little old me, first time buying the house. That was my experience. It made me stronger, though. You know, it made me stronger. So, oh, they're showing this property, y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna come back. Yeah, so back to the video, y'all. So yeah, that was the potential tenant trying to come view this property with my wife. And so yeah, so back to the story. So yeah, so they put me through all kind of bullshit, my first home approaches, and put me through hell. And we ended up putting this fence up together way faster than I expected. You know, I had a guy come out, he helped like set up some of the posts and stuff, but he ended up showing me some of it, and he kept wanting to take breaks so fast, man, it hardly put in work. So I ended up just doing majority of it by myself. But you know, and then after I put up the fence, guess what? They complained about the size of the fence. They complained that the fence that according to them, fences can't be 8 feet, got to be 6 feet or less. So guess what? We had to go through, mark the whole fence, and cut it off. Look at the top. All from them. Look at the neighbor's fence. I cut them down to 6 feet, right? And this is what I found out. So these are 6 feet already. I was able to just put these straight 6 feet. but the other ones I had to cut. But look at the neighbor's fence over mine. This is the things you have to go through sometimes, dealing with these dogs, being who you are. You know, when you know, let's just be real, when you hated by others just for the color of your skin and just being who you are. And I've had that admitted by even people who, you know what's the trip part about it? Even the animal control let me know that, you know, the nature of me being young, me being who I am, or how I look, and having these dogs is why they messing with me. Little did they know, we was just a young family who have pit bulls, and you know, it was peaceful, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even have a bunch of company here, ever, you know? All had loud music. We kept it peaceful, like how quiet it is now. That's how we had it. You know, it's a beautiful area, beautiful lot, everything. Nice space on this yard, man. And so yeah, so they put me through all that, man. And they had me in court, and they ended up winning in court because I couldn't show up because I was at work one day. So I got to go back and fight them on that. When my funds get right, I got to go and fight. They put a restriction on this property where only one dog could be here, you know? So that's the type of shit you got to deal with sometimes. And man, you know, I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. Look, I remember I put this fence up. I was putting the posts up, trying to go through damn tree stumps and shit, trying to get this fence up. This is the very first fence I ever put up. You know, and it wasn't put up by in good spirits. It was damn near put up by force, but I did it. You know what I'm saying? So what else? There's a lot to this story, man. I ain't even giving y'all all of it. But I mean, you know, they had the animal control talking about my dogs a nuisance. The animal control come out. Guess what? The dogs wasn't a nuisance. They proved it. They stood out there. They said the dogs will only bark when they was being taunted. And so they so nosy, man. My last tenants couldn't even have, what, 2 or 3 dogs? Just 2 dogs? They called the sheriff and told him about, you know, about the judgment that we only could have 1 over here, and had my tenants have to move around. And the funny thing is, this is the crazy part. The tenants was black who like pit bulls too. And then the tenant, I think they just got married. They just they bought 2 dogs from me. Bought a dog off of Leo to Nunu, a female, and they bought a male off of Leo and Red Sassy, and a very nice male off Leo and Red Sassy, man. I actually, look, there she go. But yeah, I actually would like a breeding to the little male, man. I didn't think Red Sassy was gonna be gone when she was. I would have kept that male. But you know, they had to go down to 1 dog just because these nosy people, and all this space can't even use. So that's why, you know, I encourage everybody out there, young or old, you know, you gotta always have some funds in the bank so you can be ready to do legal battle with people, because you never know who's gonna be harassing you. You know, I'm not recommending gain more finances to, you know, bully people or just, you know, illegitimately, you know, harass people. But you gotta have some money to be ready for people that come with their bullshit. That's why they won that case. So I have to take them back to court, get this shit cleared. And that way my tenants, whoever else, they don't have to worry about that. So those tenants that had them dogs from me, man, they left. And I know it's because of the guy. He wanted more than 1 dog, and they left without a notice. Nothing, just popped up and left. So they put us at risk with this property without telling us, you know, nothing. So that was wrong, you know. So we gotta do what we gotta do, like they did what they did, you know. But it is what it is. So that's my niche. Oh no, I kind of missed one detail I wanted to say. So yeah, I told y'all that the animal control people said that dogs was a nuisance unless they was being bothered. They also had it documented. You know, they bust out on me one evening. They was investigating. I didn't know they was there, and I had my gun. And shit, they got scared. And I got startled, you know, because I had my gun. And they have it documented that they was behind behind there trying to mess with my dogs, and on the side, you know, trying to irritate the dogs, you know, just to try to get it where we can't have no dogs. That's how evil they are. But nevertheless, man, God prevailed. We moved to another property and bought that one. They forced us, you know, to buy another property. So every time, you know, every time evil people try to do harm to God's children, you know, all they do is bring more blessings and prosperity to them. And when I say God's children, that means anybody that's righteous, you know, not to get too spiritual on y'all, but at the same time, the truth is the truth. So, you know, you put pressure on I think you put pressure. How it goes today? You put pressure on a diamond, is it a rock and it become a diamond? How it go? Something like that. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. You put pressure on the pearl and it become a diamond or whatever. No, I don't know. I said that wrong. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Don't be laughing at me neither. But yeah, man. So we trying to get this property back rented out. I wish I could have stayed here a little longer than I did, because you know it got plenty of room. But man, you know, thank y'all for checking out this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the channel, that way other people can see it. And if you can, comment, and if you have time, share it, you know. And I just want to say, man, y'all have a blessed day. Positive energy coming towards y'all. Love y'all, man, and 100.